Hello?
Should be good.
Pop pushed the button. He says we should be good to go. I don't know. Are we good to go? This is a mystery. Are we here? Are we there? Hey, oh, there we go. Hello, Deputy Quilter. Hello, all. Glad to see everyone's okay. Hello, Tracy H. hello, Elizabeth, Lisa. Well, glad you're in one piece. I hope no damage to the. Not anything major. Nothing that we can't handle ourselves. We were very, very blessed. Thank you. Hello, Miss Allison. Lovely to see you. Hello, Kathy Klein. Hello from Central Illinois. Oh, the little sewing machine or the little spool and thread. That's lovely. Hello, Chris Martin. Happy Saturday. Glad to spend some time with you all, my quilter fans. I know I've missed you guys. I've seriously missed you guys. Hello, Miss Kathy Quilts and Crafts. Actually, I got your little thing here. Hold on. Here's your Halloween fabric. I got some Halloween fabric and one of the little baggies I made, and then I got you a sticker. So I just got to get it in an envelope and out the door. Okay. Haven't forgotten about you, Kathy. Just a lot of stuff going on, okay? Hello, Nina. Hello, happy to see you here. Greetings from Western Montana. Happy day to all, she says. Hello, guess who, Nancy? You're here. I am. You're here too. So tag, you're it. Hello, Anne Marie. Hello, everyone, she says. Hello, Roxanne Sexton. Hi, everyone from Kansas here. Hello, from Kansas. Hello, June. Hello, Carolyn. I'm glad we're okay, too. I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life. Let's just put it that way. Hello, Tracy Albert. Happy Saturday, LL, Kent, and everyone. Glad to see you back online. We're happy to be back online, too. Good to see you pop some. Yes, thank goodness. That Monday evening pickup went very well, so no problem there. Hello, Charlotte. Happy to see you. You are a bit fuzzy. I hope it's not my TV. Well, I think that's what Pop got up to tweak. So, hello, BC Tracy. Was thinking about y'all this week. Thank you so much for thinking of us. Your guys' thoughts and prayers, and I tell you, the people who passed are still looking after us. We were very, very lucky. But let me tell you, I thought I lost the roof. I thought the chimney stack was gone. I heard the big tree in the front snap in half. Yeah, that was a moment. Hello, Miss Donna Faye. Hello, Math Geek. Hello, Sylvia. Yes, we're all fine. Pop was nice and safe in Ontario, though extremely worried about us. So, safe he was, but calm and cool and collected he was not. So, that's okay. We're all good. We're all good. Just water. Not straight tequila or vodka. So cheers. Hello, Denise. Hello, Stacy. Hello. Welcome. No. Though Marcus did let me know I could if I needed to. So sorry. It's gonna be sappy. I'm sorry. Oh, she's so fine, Catherine. It's so weird. Storms don't bother her. Like, she was stuck to me side by side, like together like glue, but you know, other than that, I don't know why. I'm happy. I'm sorry. Just so happy to see you guys. You have no idea. I thought it was a goner. I'd never been through that before, so I thought it was a goner. So, yeah, all good. All right, I know. Get a hold of myself. Fix yourself before you wreck yourself, punk. Calm. Thank you. So, I had a visitor just before this whole Hurricane Fiona happened, and Miss Joanne West, I'm not sure if she's in the chat, but if she is, thank you very much. And she brought me a Stripology, also called Shape Cut ruler by June Taylor Inc. And can we go overhead? And it's really kind of cool. It is. She said she was going to mail it to me because we were talking about one day on a stream, but she has family here. So I said, oh, no, just bring it with you and then you can show me how to use it. So she showed me like visually how to use it. We didn't actually cut any fabric, though we could have. I don't know why we didn't, but that's okay, whatever. So you put your blade in these little wedgy thingies and you go here. And of course you figure out what you need, and then you can like use masking tape to help you, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So I haven't used it yet, but I'm told it does bang on for squares, whether you want 2.5 by 2.5, you want angled cuts. There's all the instructions right there for you to use it, to utilize it as much as possible. It seems really kind of funky. It is a little, you know, obviously it's, I think I could see chipping it quite often with my blade. Do you guys chip the inside of this? I could see that. I really could see that. So I'm hoping it'll help with some stuff. Who knows? Oh, Munchkin's back. I had him off to the hardware store to pick up a few things. It seems like since the storm, it must have demolished a wasp nest nearby, and has literally, I've got in like infestation at the front of the shop. So they are like going crazy. So I asked him to go and pick me up some wasp spray. I forgot after Pop and I came back from breakfast this morning. So yeah, so thank you, Miss Joanne, for that. She also gifted me a bunch of other little goodies and trinkets and stuff, and we'll give some of those away. I haven't like kept anything specific, and she could answer to that when she comes in the chat, like when we go to give them away. Hey, buddy. Hey, how are you? Who's that? Is that your big brother? Is that your big brother, Sophie? Come on in. What you get? I was talking about the spray, so I told him I had you on an adventure. So here's Munchkin. He's all good too. We're so happy to see you guys. You have no idea, aren't we, buddy? Right? We weathered the storm. We did good. Wasp be gone, Max. All right, so. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much for doing that.
They did not have 8 footboards, so they suggested something a little bit shorter.
Oh, that's fine. I think we do that. That's fine. And you're cool with that?
I didn't hear.
They didn't have 8 foot. They had a little bit shorter. I think that's fine, right?
I think so. It was hard to understand the guy's accent.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Nova Scotian, or from somewhere else, eh?
I don't know. It was like he was skipping 3/4 of the word.
Oh, there we go. Everybody say hi, Marcus.
Hello, everyone.
Yep.
I gotta stay outside and wait for him because it's only one guy, and he won't be able to lift the
8x4.
8x4 off the.
Depending on how you say it. Okay, will you put those by the door?
Yes.
Awesome. I won't ask you to spray. I can do that later. So.
It's nice seeing everyone.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Big hugs.
Love you, Mom.
Love you too, buddy. I'm in class today, taking a moment to chat, then have to run again. Oh, while you're here there, Miss Quinny. Okay. So, lovely gift came to the quilt shop. Okay, check this out. Maybe Pop will put it in overhead as I read. Hold on, pay attention, Laura, in here, so you can see what I got going on here. This is a white on white with turtles, and I love turtles. We have a turtle here in the shop, you know that. Not a real one. And maple leaf fabric. Okay, so listen here. It's called Easy to Color Quilt, okay? And it's by Crafty Creations Quilt Gallery. I'm going to promote them right here because they're scrumdiddlyumptious. I'm going to give everybody a moment there while I read this off. It says, "Good morning, Laura Lynn. My name is Charlene." I'm not going to say her last name. "And I'm the owner of Crafty Creations Quilt Store in Killiam, Alberta, where Gwenny works part-time. I watched with great delight your YouTube video with Gwenny and your interactions. You certainly make a dynamic duo. I totally concur. Thumbs up on that." All right, back to the pattern and whatever. "I am also greatly impressed with the positive impact you have on quilters around the world. To recognize and appreciate you, I am sending you a pattern and a kit that I have developed to use as you choose. Please see it as a small encouragement to keep doing what you are doing. Your dedication to the art of sewing and quilting helps keep the craft alive, not just across Canada, but throughout the whole world. As a sister in the business, I thank you. Charlene." Isn't that adorable? So I'm like, seriously, promote.
You can see the letter.
You can see the letter?
In the overhead.
Oh.
But you didn't want to say her last name.
Well, sorry.
Too late now.
Whatever. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you got some, Canadian love, want to share it in Killiam, Alberta way, maybe check out their little shop and share some love. I know. Big sappy day. But that's okay. I know, but the tweedles. You see? Hold on. If I put it on the light, on the angle, you can kind of see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now you can see. You can see the tweedles. There we go. Isn't that awesome? Tell you. So sweet. Yeah. So we're gonna do that, and then on the next 12 hours, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna give it away. So be sure to tune in, and anybody who wants to help get us to the next 12 hours, help them. Go on. You just never know. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. It's such a beautiful little surprise in my mailbox. Co-worker in Craft Creation, she helped me get my longer up and running today. Oh, nice! Fantastic. Hello, Deanna. Well, hello, big hugs. Hold on. You know what I mean. I just sent it all up. Oh, and Sophie wants to cheers too, but we hold on. We got a treat for Sophie. Don't we? Yes, we do. I made sure I was stacked with at least 3 today. There, go on. There, Sophie says thumbs up too. And hello to everybody who came in. I know, such a beautiful, lovely gift. I was so surprised I cried. I'm like bawling at the kitchen table going, what, why, huh? I'm so confused right now. It's so beautiful. So I'm going to give it to you guys. So you guys get a chance to win it on our next 12 hours. So, and I don't, we're 500 and something shy. So that's not bad. And it's Maple Leaves. Maple Leaves, you either got to be Canadian fan or you got to be fine with the leaves, man. So I know, isn't it so lovely? So lovely. Yes, the one you mentioned that does Material Girls. Yes, long arm quilting. Yes, and she's set up to do stuff for YouTube too. So yes, I did that. I know, it's lovely. Oh, here's Hector's. You stay here. You stay here. We got a busy moment. Hold on, need Kleenex. I'm sorry, people. Just one moment. Hi, you're a good girl. Just gonna step over here so I can wipe my nose. You're awesome, Sophie. All right. Enough of the sappiness. Okay. All right. Get hold of yourself. I know, it was so lovely. I was like, actually, I thought it was the patterns for when I saw the box and just saw the name at the front for some reason. I didn't connect anything. I just saw like whatever, and I thought it was the patterns for the professional tote bag, you know, so I could do that. So, but that's okay. It's all good. It's all good. So that was a lovely surprise. I was so tickled. So tickled by that. Here, let's put this up.
For the pattern info.
Oh, hold on. Un momento.
To me, I can type it in.
You betcha, babe. I was just gonna say, if you wouldn't mind. So, you know, reward the one who is so willing to give, right? Like, why not? Oh, Elizabeth. Mwah, mwah. Thank you. You got your mic on, honey?
It's not on. No.
Oh, hold on. Let's put Pop's mic on.
No,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
here. It's
I
just
thought it
here.
wasn't. I thought it wasn't on.
Because I'm working on stuff, right?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, and on another note, I took Pop out for breakfast this morning, and we went to a little farmer's market. Little, not very big one. And they had, remember the lime Ricky? They had black cherry. I feel like I should be like a rocker with some hair. Black cherry. Isn't that cool? So I got that. Those peacock feathers look amazing. They're pretty good. We still have 2 patterns for the professional tote bag in our quilt shop. No, I've ordered them. I just thought, I did. And I was like, wait a second. I thought they should have been here already, but they haven't. So I'll have to go back to make sure. I got an email confirming the thingy, so no worries. What are you doing walking with 2x4s? You look like a giant pair of chopsticks right now. Literally, you do. Like you're like some clay figurine. Put him in here. Yep, right in beside Sophie's bed if you wouldn't mind, so we can build Dad's desk out tomorrow. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I gotta. They hurt my hand to open. Will you open this? please? Careful, looks like there's a wasp behind you.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
I know. It's this way. Come right here. Just right here. Oh, do you want some help? Okay.
Yes, please.
Here, I'll let me take these two. Sorry, I wasn't sure where you were going, and I just wanted to
I
help
was trying to
assist.
catch my breath before I
Okay, here.
requested assistance.
Oh, there you go. Give me those two. Okay. All right, I got it. Cool. Thanks, bud. Thanks, sweetie. So cheers, everybody. Got myself a shop pop. Pop shop. The pop shop. Black cherry. And I got Marcus one too. And I got one lime Ricky. So, yeah, that'll have to come in here too. Do you want help?
I would love help.
Okay, hold on.
No, you just do your job.
Pop's gonna go help Marcus. Dad's coming. Ooh. I haven't tasted that in a while. I like the lime Ricky better. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. That was very generous of you. That cherry again, you will give yourself a cracked neck. A crick neck. My hand would, for some reason, I can never get the, even they say twist top, but they're not, so. So cheers, cheers, cheers. Uh-oh, what's going on? Didn't highlight my name, what? Boom. Boop, boop. I don't know what's going on. Hello, the purple wall. Yeah, they're coming along. I didn't get any done because we were without power for 4 days. I didn't come out here for like a week, so I was so focused on just hanging out with my family that we were all together again. Like I literally thought I was going. Let's put it that way. So I'm very happy to be here with you people. Seriously, so happy. You got no idea. Can these eyes tell you anymore how happy I am to be here with you people? Can you feel it right now? I'm sending you all the love I can. Use a smile. Not a grimace, a smile. Hello, Karen. Welcome. Just a sugary pop. It's nothing else. Yeah, thank you, my Quilt projects. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sugar cane. Doing a happy dance. Me too, Linda Lindsay. Me too. I'm happy to be back, man. Let me tell you. What are you doing? Are you happy to be here too? Yeah. Yeah, you happy to be here too? You don't get it, honey. You just get lovins, okay? You get lovins second and thirds, okay? Yes, you do. Okay. She was beside me like glue wherever I went. There was no stopping. No stopping her. She was right beside me. Yeah, that was my first hurricane. So like, yeah, a little bit on the scare your pants off side. So I did get this much done before the Fiona decided to come our way. So it does look pretty good. Thank you, Anonymous. Oh, big hugs. Hello, Miss Nadine. I hate hurricanes, but a blizzard I can deal with. Yeah, Sophie, yeah, she's good. Hey, Lynn Bias, how you doing? The wind is something, isn't it? Just went through. It's crazy, Elizabeth, let me tell you. So sorry, folks. Got to go meeting friends for supper in the local pub. Nice. Just wanted to stop in for a few. Say welcome back. Glad to see you're all safe and sound. You too, Lynn. You have fun with your friends. Say hi. Canada says hello because Canada or the East Coast is very happy it's alive. Let's put it that way. So tell them. Share the love, please. Share. They're going to think you're crazy for just a moment, though. But then they'll know the real you. And either they'll, like, agree that you are crazy or that it's okay. It's just a moment. So, depends on who you are. Hello, Miss Valerie. Yeah, so we're doing on this. Yep. No worries, Lynn. Take care. And thank you, Anonymous. Say, Canada sends its love to everybody. Canada was happy. It kissed the earth after it all stopped. Does PEI? I think more Newfoundland got hit more than PEI, from my understanding. But that was more of the surge wave. So, as in regards to the people on the island of PEI, I don't know. We only got like limited amount. And when we did have power, but we had such small amount of data, like what I thought was small. I let my phone just kind of like sit dormant, crazy, and let the boys use the data that they needed to get the work done. So, hello, Miss Pam Baker, big hugs to you. Florida and North Carolina going through it now. Lois, who's in Paisley, Florida, said they lost internet but no power. So, and it said 1 out of 4 Floridians lost power. So that's not bad. That's not bad, you know.
Wendy, I think we ran the generator, or I say we because I was here emotionally.
Emotionally.
She ran the generator 2 or 3 times during the power outage, so there's no issues with the chickens or the deep freeze.
Yeah.
So we were prepared for that type of an event.
Yep.
And we'll be even more prepared next time.
Yeah, and I said now that I know they're coming, so, and it happens. My sister lives in Florida, and she just went through Ian. She is okay, but I worry about Robin's RSR. Yeah, me too. It seems like she lost power and internet, but her house lost a few shingles, from at least my last look on her channel. So yeah, Robin's okay. BC Tracy has it right. Robin's okay. So, hello, Miss Kathleen. Big hugs to you. I have in-laws who went to wait it out in Disney World. It was closed, from my understanding. Obviously, there was lots of things that were closed there, airports and Disney World and all that sort of thing, or Disneyland, depending where you're from. I have a whole house generator and did not use it. That's good. That's good, Elizabeth. Excellent. That's kind of not necessarily what's next on our list, but having at least 2 separate generators, one designated just for house stuff and one designated for shop stuff, like as in the freezer. And we want to get another chest freezer too, to be able to get some beef and that too. So that would most likely be out here as well. Perfect spot is right underneath the garage window doors there. So, and it could become a shelving unit until we need it, sort of thing. So. Thank you, Chris Martin. Kaleidoscope, One Stack Wonder. It's known by many different ways, though. Fort Myer got hit. Okay, April, did you see those young lads flipping and flopping in the waves about 8 hours before it was coming? And it was coming. It was coming in deep still at that time. I watched the live stream from that pier, the Fort Myers pier, and there's people off I'm like... From someone who just went through Fiona less than a few days beforehand, what are you doing? Like, smack those people around. Get your butt in there. Oh, Patty G. Oh, I was like, oh my goodness. And then there was like, oh, they're all gone. And then all of a sudden, that one guy who kept jumping in the waves. And they're so smashing up. He would have been crushed. I don't understand these people and the risk, their want to risk of life. So, Melissa is okay. Also, her and her husband are at their daughter's home. Is okay, but no power out. Okay, well, no power now. Okay, good. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. I was thinking of Melissa too. So, and that's Melissa's Practically Creative. Anybody who wanted to know there too. Hello, Kathleen. Hi, Elle. Much love to in a ball right now. So I'm thankful that you're all safe and home. Thank you. Oh, much love in a ball. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. My heart aches for... Yeah, I know. There's some serious devastation that went on with those hurricane after hurricane. It's like, holy moly, let me catch a breath. I did. I watched on Ryan Hall when he was live through it. Oh, or for the hurricane. Yeah. Wendy K also recommended it was Jay. He's a storm chaser. Jay ball bag. A storm chaser of some sort. She posted his, and he was live from Halifax that morning, the Friday morning or Friday afternoon. It was happening or something. But then he was only on for like 28 minutes and then disappeared. I'm like, come on, dude. So. Rather watch his weather reports anymore. Oh, okay. Hello, Miss Bernadette. Hello from Dublin. How you doing? Hello, Katie. Every time the people who say wish they would evacuate it. Will no one ever learn? Well, we didn't have to, thank goodness. But it did rock the house like quite a bit. I have to say I'm very thankful for a steel roof on the house, and I am more than thankful for getting the roof done on this place, on the shop, before this all happened. Thank goodness, because it was done last time Pop went away. I got the roof done, and this time around I got the pond done, dug up, and the pond's full, by the way. So that Fiona did gift us in that manner, is the pond is full. So, and it doesn't seem to be leaking or dissipating at all, does it? It's quite retaining its water, right? Yeah, it seems to be quite retaining its waters because Pop's been home for a few days now. So, it can be very, very devastating. The NPR report says, what's the NPR? You're gonna have to fill me in on that, Allison. I'm sorry. Said that if she could get her knees in the helicopter, she would fall to her knees. That is, hold on, that it was just sticks and black copper colored seas. Oh, I'm gonna have to read back on the chat on that. I know Newfoundland was hit really bad with the surge, and they did warn about the surge. And then if you look to see where we are, we're on the northeast side of Nova Scotia, but where we come in, it's like a chicken leg. It kind of goes like this, and we're like in this part of it, but there's a causeway between us and the ocean. Like the ocean's there, but there's a causeway that goes in there that runs to New Glasgow and stuff from there. So it comes in a certain way and then it would come out. So I can't see us particularly taking any surge in whatsoever unless it was to come on the north side of the land, and it was so big it went up and over the other man's land and then come down to us on our 90 acres. But I literally can't see that. But I don't know. Mother Nature is wicked. I've firsthand knowledge of that. So yeah, so I think we were always safe from the surge, thank goodness. But Newfoundland, oh my gosh, those poor homes just gone, you know. Yeah, Fort Myers, I did see that. I was talking about that, especially at the pier there, Allison. Yeah, it's some crazy stuff, I'm telling you. And I hate to be jabbering on about this still, like, 20 minutes in, but it's still, it's crazy. It makes you think of life just a little bit differently, let me tell you. Thank you, Steph. Happy to see you, too. Thank you. Matt Geek says, hi, Kathy, Tracy, Sylvia, Shelly, Katie. Typing from phone, so hard to tag y'all. So I'm helping there. I'm trying to help. Hello, Shelly. Welcome. I also agree, special when there is a mandatory evacuation order. The ones who stay are putting first responders in danger, and that's totally selfish. I agree, Miss Valerie. I totally agree. If you're given an order, and as much as I don't like to follow orders, that's why I never joined the army and really didn't listen well in school.
Or instructions.
That too. The instructions. But when somebody says, get your butt out, get your butt out. Don't be filly-falling and fiddle-faddling and whatever. Grab the stuff that's most to you, usually your family and your dog, and get out. Get out. The rest is just materialistic stuff. It's not a big deal. It can be replaced. So, exactly, Valerie. I'm on yourself. High five. Yeah, you got it. All right, so we did those. We have only a couple more to go. I did do most of the blocks. Okay, here, let's review of what we're working on here. Just 1 second. I think I had all my stuff together here. Okay. So what I did is, after the last stream, during that week, I cut all the strips I needed, and then because they have to be stacked and then cut, and you're cutting through 8 at a time. No matter if ands or whats or buts about it, you're cutting through 8 at a time. So I try to, because it's the 8 of the same. It's exactly the same print 8 times. And that gives you those funky looking blocks. I don't think did I have a block done? I think, oh, there we go. Okay. So they look like this when you get them all done, right? When you get them all cut. So they're almost identical. Each triangle is, you're trying to get as identical as possible. So I found that if you ever decide to conquer this sort of task, is that you pick an item on your layout, whatever it may be, like the tip of this fern or the edge of that flower, and then you make sure you stick your pin through every single one at the same spot for 8 times to make sure you're getting that exact as possible. And as you can see, mine was a little bit off there. So you're going to cut a few, and then you're going to want to reset it. You're almost going to like want to make sure everything's staying together, reset to that one position. That, and then once you have that all there, make sure you're like sealing it in place with that pin confirmation that that's what's happening. And then do a few as you go along. That's the best tip that I can give you for this. Yes. So, hello, Susan B. Happy you're here too. Hello, Penny Berry. It's beautiful. Hello, everyone. Glad you're guys. We are back up and running and so happy. We got internet late Thursday afternoon, I think it was. Yeah. Much longer than we anticipated. I'm kind of looking. I don't know where Miss Sass is. I don't know where Miss Helly is. I don't know where Miss Wendy K is. I don't know where Kelly A is. I don't know where Mike is. I don't know. What's going on with you people? I need to know. Where's my homies? I'm glad to see Tracy Albert and Valerie and Penn. I'm happy to see all of you. Hello, Material Girls, Long Arm Quilting. That's beautiful fabric. It's looking so good. Plus my favorite. Lots of people love purple. I know. Isn't this gorgeous? Isn't this gorgeous? So you can see on a couple of them where it went a little off, like here. It's a little, you can see a little bit more of that than you can on this one. Are you going to be so picky? That's up to you. Oh, thank you, Valerie. I didn't want to start poking people and go, hey, we're streaming Saturday. You going to show up? No, that's not who I am. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. Be kind to you. Yeah, so that is the best tip that I can give you in regards to this. So I have cut all the blocks I need, but yet I have this huge, massive chunk left over. So what I'm going to do is also, probably next stream, depending how far we get on this one, I'm going to cut a couple of blocks out of this and make 2 totes, one with the fabric on either side, like one side of the prominent of this way and the other one with the prominent of the other way for the inside. And we're going to give it away to you guys. So, hello, Memoirs of Long Arm Quilter. I'm sorry I missed you on the guy who sews this morning. I was like, I want to take Pop out because I haven't taken him out for breakfast in forever. And I'm like, but the Memoirs and Sean are sewing. And I'm like, so I'm gonna, I saw that he had his link up already, so I popped a little message in there. I was like, big hugs, gotta go. I was so happy to have Pop back. I picked him up on Friday, so, yeah. Hello, Michelle the Quilter. Thank you, baby.
And what happened at breakfast this morning?
You tell them what happened at breakfast.
It's
No, it's your story.
It's your story.
Nope, it's your story.
It won't be told.
Then it won't be told. Okay, do you guys want to hear a story about breakfast this morning? Yes or no? I should be doing work.
Sure.
Sure? Sure. Come on, story time. All right. Okay. So we went to East Side Restaurant?
East Side Family Restaurant.
East Side Family Restaurant in New Glasgow. New Glasgow, you know what I mean. Unfortunately, we learned from our first time there, right? Their debit machine was down and they only accepted cash, right? So from then on, I said to Kent, I said, oh, we got this, because you only had like $10 in your wallet. And I said, I always keep $20 in the car. No matter what, in the car, I always hide $20. There's actually more in the car, but I won't tell you. You don't need to know that. So anyways, I went out to the car, grabbed the 20 that I knew where it was. The other I'd have to search for a little bit first to figure out where I stuck those monies. But anyways, so I took the $20 and we went and had breakfast. So it was within the $30. Well, we gave her a good tip, anyways. So so this time around, we saw on the door, it said cash only. I'm like, no problem. I got $60 in my wallet. I'm good. We're good for breakfast. I didn't realize Pop had his money too, but that's okay. I just knew what I had because I'm usually the one driving and paying and stuff. So, so we're standing in line and it's a lineup. And I'm like, it's okay. It's not going to take long for these people. And there was lots of people leaving at that point in time too. It's just kind of we got there. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, I thought you people, and the guy goes, oh, there's lots of room for you now. And what did I say? Anyways, it was something funny, like don't leave on my account or whatever. Anyways, so we go inside and there's a family ahead of us that had 6 people. Yeah. And then there's just Kent and I. And then as we're waiting on the inside doorway, sort of awkwardly sort of thing, another couple shows up, elderly couple, just a little bit older. I don't know, older than us. Let's just
70,
put,
yeah.
if not more.
He said he was 70.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so a lovely gentleman and his wife, and they had no power. They asked if we had power. Like we chatted a little bit, and then anyways, the conversation started. Did we have power? And I said, yes, we do. We had it since such and such. They still had no power. And I said, oh, that sucks, and not sucks, but you know that's disappointing. And they're waiting for their electrician to come, and blah blah blah. Anyways, so we chatted and chatted, and we saw that two tables for 4 to sit at had opened up. Well, the couple, the party of 6 was trying to get a table ahead of us. Obviously, they were ahead of us. They were trying to get their table. So we saw the table of 4 and the other table of 4. And I already said to them, as we were chatting, we should just eat together. Or are you okay to join us? You know, maybe we could share a table and then free up other space for other people because it was busy, right? Because a lot of people didn't have a lot of power in the area. That was kind of... That was it? Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I didn't get lost there. So her husband skibbies off to the bathroom while he's waiting in line. And she comes up. And I said, oh, well, there's 2 tables available. If you don't want to have breakfast with us, that's okay. And then when the waitress says, for how many? She immediately went, 4. So I'm like, oh, okay. I guess we're eating for breakfast. You know, I'm fine with that, right? No problem at all. Great way to know people and get to know people around the area, right? So they sat on that side. Sharon and Johnny. I won't say their last name. Super lovely couple. Have no internet besides a little flip phone. When she popped out that flip phone, I thought, oh my gosh, you're so cute. I just want to love you right now. So anyways, we had a very enjoyable conversation throughout breakfast. It got a little mixed up on whose was whatever. We sorted it out. Johnny ended up eating part of Kent's toast before he realized it wasn't his meal, but that was funny. I gave Johnny my toast, and I'm like, anyways, it was funny. So as we're sitting there at the table, and she said, I don't understand this phone. I said, oh, bring your phone out. Let's see if we can help you. Like, you know, we're kind of tech savvy. So I went through all the icons on her little flip phone and how to select it, which was the little button down below, just above where the numbers punched are, you know, like a, scroll sort of mousy thingy. So anyways, helped her there. She was very thankful for that. Took a picture of Kent on her phone, by the way. That was funny. I'm like, there's Kent. So anyways, introduced herself. I introduced ourselves, and then I gave a card. And I said, I'm trying to sell you anything. I know you can see my shirt, and because I was wearing the shirt. And in my card, I said, I do run a quilt shop, but I'm just trying to give you my address and my number, and I'm inviting you over for dinner. You just call me up and whatever. If you're in the hood, pop on by. She goes, well, I don't quilt, but I like quilts. I got given a quilt, and it's lovely. And she was so sweet. She was so sweet. And then I'm pretty suave when it comes to snatching up the bill. So while we're having breakfast, I'm thinking, is the $60 in my wallet gonna cover the 4 of us for breakfast? I'm like, she had tea, he had apple juice, I had tea, they had water, breakfast, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking, okay, I got this. $60 is totally gonna cover this, right? So with a bit, and in the mix-up of the toast, the waitress goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you guys are family. And we looked at her and went, no, we've just met each other. We thought we'd share a table because it's so busy. there didn't seem to be a point of taking up 2 tables when we can all 4 of us sit at one and get to know each other, right? So she laughed and giggled. Anyway, so she gave us 2 separate bills. So I snatched them both, to Johnny's chagrin. I'm like, he's like, no. I said, no, I insist, Johnny. I appreciate it. I invited you for breakfast. He goes, no, we were all here at the same time. I'm like, I understand that, Johnny, but I invited you to our table to share a table with us, so therefore it is my treat. So thank you very much for joining us, and I greatly appreciate your company and your knowledge, and I really enjoyed you, and you know, and I hope you do come for dinner. He goes, oh, we will. Maybe not tomorrow, but we'll come for dinner. And I said, and when you do, Johnny, I'll give you a couple of whole chickens to take home with you. And he was like, well, he was a little proud. It was fun. It was good. It was good fun. Yeah. So, tech savvy, kind of tech savvy, yeah. It was a good time. I was like so happy. I was like, that's why we were supposed to be here for breakfast this day, is to hang out with these people that were very much missing their family from Ontario, weren't they? Their daughter, their son and daughter, and their grandkids and great grandkids, they were missing them. So I think we just needed to be able to, you know, connect. That's why we were supposed to be there. I do. I think that's why we were supposed to be there, and I'm so happy we did. So, yeah, Johnny, he didn't like me footing the bill, though. The look he gave me was a little, he's a man who, he does all the stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm like, he goes, well, I'm giving a tip. And the waitress got a good tip, let me tell you, because she had much left over from my part, because it only came to like 45. Yeah. So I know, she had a good $20 tip, so. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was really good fun. Yeah. Another good story. Anybody want? So, yeah, you take the triangle, and you just kind of flip it. Here, let's go overhead for a moment here, honey. You'll line it up here, and then wherever you want it, because this part here is going to represent, hold on, I'm just trying to see if you can get a bit of an idea. So you see where the tip is? Right? You see the tip where it's got it in this, you know, meshy kind of, gardeny kind of fabric there? Okay. And then that's kind of what it looks like in the center. So when you do it on the opposite, when you go this way, you're going to get it so it looks more like this. Okay. Excuse me. We had a great breakfast. It was fun, and we stayed longer than we would have normally. So, but yeah, and so I'm gonna make 2 totes, one of this fabric and like one of this cut, like so you get the one of each side. Because if you look at these, they're a great, nice size to make a side for a tote. So we'll do that as a giveaway to you guys, because there's lots left over. I like to share. You know I like to share. Oh, Quilt Tessa, how you doing? I do. It's great to do a favor for someone. I believe that you were meant to, I totally agree, Michelle the Quilter. And that's what I said to Pop as we left. I'm like, we were meant to be there. We were meant to be there. I think we just, because even Pop said, I think we renewed, what did you say? You renewed his
faith in people.
Faith in people. Yeah. As I drove away. And then we went to the farmer's market. So you use this as your template, and then you just use your little ruler to slip in on the side. Make sure you're just shy of your paper, and then come in and cut. And then you're going to go up here, and then come in and cut. Okay? So, hey, Pam. I'm happy you're here. How's crossing guard going for you? That's my fellow crossing guard. Well, was. I don't do that gig no more. It's all good. It's getting there, Patty G. It's getting there. Yes. Here. Cheers, everybody. Hold on. We'll show you this. Hold on. No. Oh, I don't want to get any black cherry on my black cherry. The pop shop. As you will see, it says 0 alcohol. It actually doesn't say anything about alcohol. Aw, thanks, Miss Gwenny, for popping by. And thank you. Thank your co-worker for that lovely quilt project. I really, really appreciate it. Hello, Laura Austin. I missed you too. I missed every single one of you. Because I thought I was a goner. Hello, Pat Eda. I got a renewed love for life. I would love it if you would share your peacock quilt with me. You think so, eh? I'll fight you for it. I didn't work anything on it. I meant to. I was like, oh, I could probably go out in the shop and because we had power, but I'm like, I just wanted to be next to Pop. I just wanted to hang out next to him. Like I pretty much was his shadow since I picked him up from the airport. I was worried so much about me too.
In the freezer, Michelle.
Oh. Where do you keep in the freezer? That kaleidoscope would look awesome as it. Oh, ooh, it would. That would actually. That would be a good idea. That's a great idea. All right, let's put that there. Let's put one of these together because I have a few to put together here. At least one. Gosh, I'm sorry. We haven't sewn anything. It's been 45 minutes. I apologize. Okay. So we have our 8 stacked, and then what we do is you just put like, I was feeding them through the machine as 2 by 2, okay? Life is good, my quilt projects, life is good. Especially on the other side of the grass, you know. So we just put 2 and 2, and then just kind of like put them all together. And what you want to do is because this part here, can we go overhead for a moment, honey? This part here is where you're trying to connect them so they all make that same line. You don't want them anywhere shifting. So I'm putting a pin where it lines up, right? You can see where those 2 lines are, those 2 dark purple lines. I'm going to make sure they're stacked right on top of each other and stick a pin there so they don't shift. Leaving Monday for fall foliage trip. We were coming back from New Glasgow this morning from a little adventure from breakfast, and I said to Pop, it has changed so much, even just from, you know, last week, like since just before Fiona to now, the landscape has changed drastically, and it did get really cold. And we're supposed to go down to 2 degrees tonight or tomorrow night, and then the other night, next night, it's supposed to be 0. And it's going to be a beautiful trip. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So you enjoy that. You enjoy that. So you want to pin where it's most crucial for visually for people to see. It's not going to be so much so in the center, but definitely on the outside ring part of the block. You want to make sure you're lining everything up nice and beautiful there. That's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see pictures and your inspiration for a wall art project in regards to that there, Miss Deborah Holdman. Because it's going to inspire you, and I hope you share it with us. That would be amazing. Yeah, because there's quite a different color in the... I hope you do. Many. Because you don't know where people live in regards to in Facebook, right? So you're showing something that people never ever get to see sometimes in the change of color, right? So they're living in a way vicarious through you and your photos that you share. So in a way, it's like more the merrier. So if you're thinking, oh, maybe 2 photos is enough, I would throw in 6. You know what I mean? Because there's going to be a photo in there that's going to inspire somebody for a quilt project, a wall hanging, or painting, you know, something, a cross stitch, whatever. Yeah, and it's just because of the lovely transition of colors as you're going through fall. So, yeah. This is a project we're working on. It was gifted to the quilt shop by Miss Allison Johnson. She gave it to me to keep me out of trouble. And it's working so far. And that's why we kind of got a little bit, I guess this part we have done. Or is it this and this? Did we get? I think we kind of got that part done. So we're kind of working on these guys. And then the outside border here is mitered. So you can see how pretty much, I'll just kind of zoom in on a little bit on the top part there. See where it kind of blends in together and you get that mitered look. Though, if you ask me, these do not look mitered. Do you know what I mean? Like this, that does not look mitered. Or maybe it does. I don't know. It doesn't really look that. So, Anyways, we'll wing a ding it. We'll figure it out. All right, so that's one. I saw yours. I finished my miter just before that. Oh, very nice. I saw yours. It actually kind of, from a distance, looks very Halloween-y almost. Some of those little spirals look like Halloween candy. The tricolor, the white, the orange, the yellow? What do they call those tri-candy? The little triangle candy.
Candy corn?
Candy corn. There we go. Thank you. I just couldn't remember it. Yeah. Candy corn.
It's orange, white, and orange. It's not 3 colors, it's 2 colors.
It's only 2 colors?
Yes.
I swear it was white, orange, and white, yellow, orange. All right. All right, people. What color is candy corn? Somebody go search it. Just from a distance, it kind of looked like it had that orangey spin and then blacky spin to it. It looked like it'd be perfect for fall Halloweeny sort of transition color there. It was gorgeous, Allison. I loved it. White, yellow, orange. See?
Not the stuff I've ever seen.
He's been eating the wrong stuff.
Probably. Mine's probably been poisonous.
Poisonous. All right, cheers, everybody. Black cherry. I feel like you need to rock on or something like. I don't know. Is there a song that's called Black Cherry? Is that why I feel like I need to rock on with it? Yeah, there we go. See, I'm not going crazy. Oh, thing is, I have to work with around here. You okay there, Loaf? Hey, you all right? Want to go say hi? You want to go say hi? No? No, baby. Hold on. I got something for you. Cherry bomb. Oh, that's it. Cherry bomb. It's a black cherry. Okay, cookie for Loki. Cheers. Exactly. Thanks, Patty. And Lois, I know she didn't. Like I said, she didn't lose power, but she did lose internet. So I can see why she's not here today. Yeah, 3 says Catherine. Everybody says 3. So what were you eating that you thought was candy corn that was only 2 colors?
I don't know at this point.
Okay. You're like, I don't care. I don't know and I don't really care. Traditional candy corn has 3 and there's some that have 2. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's the ones that Pop was eating there, April. It's only the 2 color ones. I don't know. I can say the sound of chainsaws has kept me company since Sunday. Because the storm was still here Saturday afternoon. It really only kind of started to dissipate Saturday just before dinner time sort of thing. She was crazy, let me tell you. I'm not joking when I said but there's a big tree. The big tree that the eagle had landed in a couple times, and the big birds. It was to the left of we call the peekaboo shed because it's got holes in it, and it was quite tall up in the corner. And I came out. I guess it must have been when it kind of calmed down a little bit at Saturday sometime because I let Sophie out because she had to go. And I noticed something was missing, and it took me a moment to figure out that big tree was gone. It was just G-O-N-E gone. I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, something's missing. And then I was like, see, lots of foliage was gone too. The big acorn tree out the front was like ripped bare of all its leaves, all its foliage. Like it was so crazy looking. But we do still have a wire down in the yard, but we think now, since the obviously the internet arrived, that it is the old East link for the property that they had for cable television. So, how was your flight home, Kent? Says Craft a Simple Life. That's Tracy Craft. She's the one who offered you a place to stay that I said to you. Yeah, I said. Tracy says if you need a pickup, a place to stay, whatever you needed, she had you covered. So thank you very much for that, Tracy. You have no idea what that meant.
The flight was fine. It was actually a booked flight. So, and most of the people tried to get on earlier flights. So I got a really empty flight. So it was very peaceful and quiet. So it was a decent flight.
Yeah, we had Tracy Craft Discipline Life offered Kent a place to stay. We had cousins pop out of the woodwork and offer assistance if we needed it for anything. They were more than willing to come out here. Apparently, chocolate cake had to be involved though, or they weren't really coming. I don't know about that, but that was a rumor. So yes, it was lovely. Thank you very much. It was lovely. Thank you for the offers of support and holding hands and just being together. So sorry, I wanted to pick this. Have to go. Please take care and watch the rerun. Oh, big hugs to you. Also, today marks the big hugs to you, Nadine. Today marks the day of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm not wearing my pink shirt because I didn't think about it until we were just about to start, and I'm sorry about that. I will wear it on Tuesday. So if you haven't got your girls checked, whether you're a man or a woman, get them done. Breast cancer runs in women and men, so it's not gender specific. So please be wary. Depends on the candy maker. Okay. Candy corn just grows, hurts my teeth. I feel sick all these days. My blood sugar was high. Feeling a little better today. We'll be working on my pouch today. Oh, what sort of pouch are you working on there, Patty? I like candy corn and candy pumpkins. I've seen those in the peanut butter swirls. All the old weird candy. I like the ones like it's like a weird black licorice sort of. Nobody used to like those. There was always leftover, and I liked them. I don't know about the peanut butter thingies, but I think I've had a pumpkin, but I'll rather take a candy corn. Yes, thank you, Miss Nadine, for reassuring everybody about getting your girls checked. Love you, Miss Nadine. Big hugs to you. Refer to the exam as a smash and grab. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Hubby checks every chance he gets. Says they're fine. Well, that's good. Tracy, I know nothing wrong there because they would know. They would know, right? You would trust on them, of the man of the or your partner. I don't want to be, exclude anybody out there. But seriously, they would know. So. That's perfect. I totally agree to that. They're the ones that are going to tell you. All right, so here's 4 of them together. So if you want to do that as like a little start to a placemat, that would be kind of a cute little placemat to be. Like, what if you had it this way? Or that way? Go these. Place on, block it out, something, I don't know. All right, let's put these 2 together. From So Easy Pouch. Okay, interesting. I have to check that out. Well, good luck with them. Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works. Whatever gets the job done. Is it? Well, should we do like a special live stream just for April?
No.
No.
We got a lot of work to do.
We do a lot of work to do. Yeah, we're going to build your new desk. Hey, we might stream that though. April can come hang out with us. So, hey, you never know. Might stream putting a desk together. No.
No.
She's like, no, I got plans. Yeah, here's the other one. We're going to press those. And then we're going to put them together. So, well, happy birthday to April. Happy birthday to April. Happy birthday to April Green. Happy birthday to you, M&M-O. I hope you have an amazing day. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right, now We're gonna put the little pizza pie together. You know, we got the one half and then the other half, and then we're gonna. The buzzing up close and you probably heard the little zzz. That was funny. I love hanging out with you too, April. And everybody here. Thank you very much. Oh, Cynthia Cook. What did I miss for Cynthia Cook? Says congratulations. What? All right, fill me in. What did I miss? What's going on?
19 years breast cancer free.
Nice. High five. High five. You heard that buzz? Oh, yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's right there. Very nice. Very nice. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so now we're going to put that there. And then what we're going to do is on 4 of these, we're going to put a little triangle. Duck, yeah, pops. Duck, he's coming back. I don't think it's like a bee. It's not a wasp. He's like a bee of some sort. Ella Just Spoken was so happy to see that you were okay and back to you on YouTube. Sure have missed you and Pop, and it was really worried about your safety, so I was so happy to. Aw, thank you, Jackie M. Well, I was worried about me too, girl. Let me tell you. No joke. Nope. 3 colors. Make sure you're on live chat there, Miss Karen Jones. Make sure you're on live chat. It's at the top. There's like a little arrow, and it's the top chat or live chat. Make sure you're on live chat. Hello, Deborah. So happy I'm back. Had to take care of a customer. Oh, and how I thought I was going to sew today. Work gets in the way of your sewing there, Miss Deborah, right? Just got a notification. I'm on. Well, yeah, we've been on for an hour now. Hello, Penny Berry. Oh, the molasses toffees. Also, I like the sunflower seeds. For what? What does that come into play? Molasses toffee. What was I talking about? What had to do with that sort of thing?
I don't know.
While the pleated tape, did you break something? Oh, Gypsy's mom.
I'm still looking for blue tape.
Blue tape.
Oh.
Blue tape. See, Janome makes inferior drawer products. The tiny little piece of plastic that holds the other end. Somehow I snapped it, so now I have to tape it so it doesn't go anywhere. That's number 2. So is it me? Yep. Is it that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop jumping! Stop jumping! Whoa! Give me a chance,
jumping.
Huh?
Not jumping. I'm pretty sure it's you. I know the first one was for sure.
Guess I'm not late getting here, so glad you're. Oh, I'm glad you're here too, there, Lee Allen. Happy you're here. Yesterday, I went to watch my oldest minion compete in his first Olympic event for school. He placed 3rd. Oh, very nice. Bocce event? That's Italian bowling, isn't it? Bocce? Bocce? Bocce?
I think
Bocce?
so.
Bocce? Happened to your old baby lock too? I can't be that hard on things. Like, come on. But I am a bully. Pop says I'm a bully and a bull in a china shop. If it can be wrecked, I'll wreck it. If I can trip over it, I'll do it. So. But then I still broke it after that. I knew it was button release there, Tracy, but somehow I still broke this corner by leaning on this side. You know, I was working on the peacock quilt when I heard something snap, and I'm like, oh no. So, yep. What, whoa. All right, so now we got, can you go overhead for that? Or did you see that? I guess I could see that. All right, so we're going to put these 2 halves together, and then we'll put these little guys on the corners and make ourselves a block. It certainly wasn't test durability, that's for sure. Not at all. Now, you want to try and match up those seams as much as possible. You know, see how tiny they are? And they're so close together. You kind of want to go middle to middle, wiggle and woggle, make sure they're kind of sitting right close to each other. Pop in a few pins to make it steady, or making sure it's going to stay there. And then still making sure you're matching up your seams at the end. Don't just like lay them next to each other. You want to continue all that effort you've done in the other blocks. So, and then back over here, Make sure you're lining up those lines so you get that nice visual of the square as you go around. All right, and now we're going to sew right down here, and then we'll add these little pieces on the outside. My outlaws are here. My outlaws. It's not like you rarely use your machine. Yeah, well, that's true, Tracy. You're right. Craft is simple life. Yeah, I do use it a lot. And how you feeling? You feeling any better? I hope you are. See, this project was like a big strip of fabric that had the same print 3 times on it, and 4 times on it, right? And then you just cut and chop. But you could do this with a, you know, you found a cheap panel for a couple bucks, buy 8 of them. And you could do the same thing, just chopping up the panel in a few spots, right? And it will create you these. And these themselves, as alone, you put the binding, quilt and put the binding around, you got yourself a lovely little place pad, little table topper for treats and stuff like that, as a Christmas gift, whatever. Like, who I don't know. I think that would be lovely. All right, so now we're gonna take. Well, actually, we're gonna press this a little bit. Okay, let's press. And if you're not happy with something the way it has lined up, like this one right here, perfect example. I don't like that. Do you see how it's off? And it's not just a little off, it's kind of a lot of off, but you can see where it's a lot of off up here too. So I think this bottom part is more visually crucial than the outer part. So I'm actually going to seam it probably down to here and try and reset that if I can. And set it better, because I don't like that one. The rest are pretty okay if you go and you look at them. Right here, see, pointing out each one here. So that matches up pretty nice. That one matches up pretty nice. That one, that one, that one, and then you get to here. I'm like, that's a little off. So is that 2, 2, 2? So it's like this one little piece right here on either side of it is a little bit off. So he must have been one that maybe was on the bottom of the cut, or was he the top of the cut? So we're just going to rip out a little bit to about here and here on either seam and see if we can reset that just a little bit better. Okay. I think it's going to look better overall if you just take a few moments here and now, right? It's not going to take too much time. It's not like it's quilted and then you notice it, right? You really want things to be as precise as possible. You know, there's no, you know, people say there's quilting police, but, you know, whether there is or there isn't, you'd be happy with what you have, and it's better done than perfect as far as I'm concerned. So.
Patty G has a question there.
I'm sorry?
Patty G has a
Patty?
question.
I'm making your crossbody bag. I need hold on, I need a slider, and none of the sewing shops in my areas have them. It's a gift. I need some slider.
One of those metal sliders to adjust the size, maybe?
Explain, Patty G. Maybe I just need a little bit more explanation. I'm sorry. A slider.
Yeah, to extend the...
Oh, like a little, like a belt buckle sort of thing? It looks like a little, I'm trying to think of what, do I have even one around here? I want to understand what she's talking about. So. Not that. Sorry. Let's see it in here. Snaggly bottoms. Nothing there. Excuse me, the time is I remember go through my cred. I don't know what she's thinking about. No. One more drawer. Better look. I think I know what you mean. Okay. Yeah, like for an adjustable strap. Yeah, I think it was the same thing. Yeah. On the hardware. Okay. I need a slider, and none of the sewing shops in my area have the. Oh, so you can't find one. Alternative. What about a few buttons and a few buttonholes? So if you put like 4 buttons and 5 or 6 buttonholes on the other strap, then that way it's adjustable, and you got a couple of buttons that are hooked in, not just one button. I wouldn't trust Velcro, depending on what she's going to be carrying in it. Anything come to mind to you? Maybe if you let the ends be loose themselves, then you can tie it. You can tie it. She
Leather strap.
You
Can't tie it.
Okay. All right. Well,
So
I didn't know that when I was thinking of it. So
buttons would be one option.
Buttons would be one, or grommet, like not a grommet, but a like a slice and a what do they call them? Little, it's not a bullet.
Yeah,
it's
little
a
twist things that.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different types of fasteners that you.
Oh, that's a great idea, Rebecca. Try thrift store using an old bag. That's a great idea. Trista Louise, I go too. Happy to see you here. Patty, have you got? Oh yeah, an old bag. Yeah. Sorry. Just
I probably have one here somewhere.
What, an old bag?
No.
Oh.
Yes. That's
Call
what I
me?
mean.
Are you calling me an old bag?
No. Yes. No.
Snaps? Oh, that's a good one there, Pat Ada. Yep. Do you have leather shops or a shoe repair place near? Yeah, there you go. Check flea markets. There we go. A couple of options there. Snaps, buttons, Velcro if it's like really layered one on top of the other sort of thing. You're really getting a good grip, like several inches, like 5 to 8 inches of Velcro adhesion between the two for support, I would think, if anything than that. Her closet, Renata's closet, everybody's closet. Ask the church ladies. They have all the answers. How's Miss Kathy Quilts and Crafts? How's she doing today? Hello, Sue. It may be me, but every time I have watched you since you moved, you seem to be slightly out of focus. Anybody else think I'm out of focus? Do you need to refresh or maybe turn the clog to a better display? What is it? The resolution. So I agree. You agree with Sue there, Lena? That I seem out of focus? You look fine on my end, says Tracy H. You're clear here, says Linda Lindsay. If I was going to be home, I would send you one, Patty G. So, for Deborah, says to Patty G. I was thinking of leaving it done and let her adjust it to her height and then sew it at the... Oh, that's an okay. That's an idea. If you got nothing else, at least that. You look fine to me. You're not out of focus, says Hildy. So, oh, yes, ma'am. Okay, so Lena says the same thing as Sue. Seemed a bit out of focus. Interesting. The only reason I'm out of focus is that she doesn't have her glasses on, says April. Other than that, you're good. I'm keeping the wrinkles all smoothed. That's too funny. Pop lost his glasses, so we have to find an optometrist and get new glasses. I'm like, oh boy. Did you find anybody yet or no?
I haven't looked.
No, you haven't looked? Okay.
The other thing, Patty G, might be to go to to Amazon and see if they've got something on Amazon that you can get shipped.
Yeah, someone suggested Amazon earlier too.
I missed that.
That's okay. That's okay. We work together as a team, man. Unfortunately, I do have my glasses on, Sue. And you're still blurry. Whoa, whoa. I don't think it's actually our...
I think it has something to do with the windows behind the camera.
Oh, maybe? Oh.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. We may have to change things around.
There's a big gap over here, though. I'm seeing new... We have a whole... 2 trees that came completely root up all the way. Came all the way down beside the shop here. So thank goodness it came beside the shop and not in the shop or on the shop or anything else like that. But so yes, we were lucky there. Okay, got my backing and black batting ordered. Ooh, black batting. Ooh, fancy. I don't think it's actually okay. Sorry. I can't see it. Fine. Some of their supports need to be reset there, Lee. But other than that, they all just kind of have a little lean to them. Just a little. So we'll have to kind of straighten them back up a little bit. It just happened to be the right price and size. Very nice, Alice. That's a score on that one. Fantastic. I'm looking for a cat quilt pattern to make for my friend for Christmas. Not found one I want to make yet. I did a complete cat applique quilt. Remember that one? It was the same shape, black and white, flipped and flopped. Did so many blacks, did so many whites, and my customer loved it. Couldn't have been more happy. Couldn't have been more happy. They just wanted a cat silhouette, and that was, they were just ecstatic. Yep. Sorry?
On YouTube.
Yeah, we did that on YouTube. Yeah, it's I think it's just called the cat quilt or black and white cat quilt or something like that. Yeah, it's a customer ordered one. So yeah, that was a fun project. A lot of zigzagging around the cat, but it was so worth it. It was so worth it. It turned out really nice. Actually, I was quite pleased with it in the end. I shop and sew. Yeah, brothers. They also stock some of their items. Okay. You'll be proud of me, LL. I'm still working on my son Zachary Kingdom Hearts quilt. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Loving foundation paper piecing, says Tracy. Very nice. That's excellent. It does give you some very precise, angles, because there's usually such a sharp angle when it comes to foundation paper piecing. And you can, as Sylvia back, she's done many and designed many herself of foundation paper piecing, and for many fans of her channel too. She's done some designing of foundation paper piecing patterns. It's amazing. She's doing a flamingo on her channel now, or she was anyways. I hope she's still doing it. That would be a good one too there, Kathleen. Yeah, the spinning cat with the snail tail sort of thing. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a fun one. So, all right, there we go. Got our little, oh, sorry. There we go. Little block. And this makes a good size block, but that's why I thought it would make a good size to a side of a tote, because it's almost 17 inches. And, by the time you come in, you'd be, what, 16, 15? That's fantastic. It's a good size. I think you might like it there, Patty. It's interesting. It has its process. Like, I went from my 2 foundation paper piece projects, from my first one to my last one. I'll show you, and I'll show you how far I've come, because I'm proud of it. Okay, so one moment here, I'll show you, because it's over here. It's one of the quilts I made for Pop, and we were talking about it. Sorry, I realized I didn't have the mic and walking away. So we were talking about it on the Long Arm Wednesday live stream of the questions and answers. So my first foundation paper piece project is right here. Okay. Free motion quilted, crazy by me, no ruler, just had fun. Free motion, just whatever. Each one of these colors has a different quilting in it, okay? And then it just went crazy around the grays and so on and so forth. So my points, you can't see some of them. Look, as you can see, it's gone. The point's gone. Where'd the point go? Laurelyn didn't make it because Laurelyn doesn't know better. They didn't match up very much. I don't care. I had fun and I made it for Pop, and I was reusing one of the blankets, the blankets that his mom had from when she was in the hospital with cancer. So this was something very special. That's why I put it on the back of this quilt for Pop. And it's not very big. It's not a very big quilt. It's only, what 50 by 50? 48 by 48. So it's more just a wall hanging or a lap than anything else, right? So there's my first foundation paper piecing. There's my last. And this is 48 pieces. This only came with what, 8 or 10 or something like that? We're talking 48 here. So you can do it. It takes time and patience. Be patient with yourself. Don't be stingy with your fabric. And have fun. Right? And I'm not like 48 pieces. All the way to the end, right? And you will get there. Don't be discouraged by, oh my gosh, this is taking an hour to do. To do what? And I get 75 to do and haven't cut any fabric yet. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, be patient with yourself. Not everything's going to happen like a 4 patch. Not everything's going to happen like it's a 9 patch. Not everything's going to happen like it's an easy star. Be patient with yourself. Take the steps that you need to learn. Get a 1/4 inch ruler for paper piecing. And Bob's your uncle, buddy. You got this. You got this, right? And have faith in yourself, too. You can do this. And nothing's too hard for you. Nothing is too hard for you. You got this. I mean, you struggle at first. Trust me, I did. There's like 2 or 3 in there I've made mistakes on. I'm keeping them in because it's a learning for me too. I know when it's quilted and it's hanging on the wall and people go, they may notice it or they don't. I'll be like, it's not perfect. And they'll go, why? And I'll be like, well, because if you want to know, I can point out 3 things right now. It's not perfect, but I still finished it and I put it up on the wall. So, you know, and have fun. That's the main point. It's having fun, right? And if you don't set yourself a time limit, then, you know, it's no big deal. Just take at it as you want. So Sylvia helped me understand it and is going, yeah, exactly. She's a fantastic teacher. Is she even in chat today? I haven't seen her. Where is she? Yeah. So, all right, let's make the other one. Sorry, my tummy just decided it was going to rebel on me for a moment here. So I don't think I'm going to have any more of the black cherry. I think we'll stop on that one.
Do you need water?
I have water here too. I think I will though. She was here and then had to go. Oh, okay, I missed her. I'm sorry. Oopsies. Thank you. Yeah, just do your best. Exactly. The point is to have fun, right? You know, you're not entering these into competitions or anything like that. Just go and have fun. Yeah, exactly. Both Linda Lindsay and Rebecca Lasher both have the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Take time to enjoy the experience. Did you get the cabinets built so that you can have retreats? Cabins? Oh gosh, no. Are you kidding? Oh, when you get. Oh, sorry. I thought you said did you get. I want to quilt. You are working on now. Oh, there we go, Jackie. I'm requested. note to the book. Very nice. I'm glad to know that. That's nice to know. You haven't found a pattern you want to try yet? There's lots out there. And there's what is it? Fandom? What is it, Tracy Albert? Fandom foundation paper piecing. They're all free. You just have to take the patience to download all the pages and figure out what you want to do and stuff like that. Gwenny says she's the quilt police. Fandom in stitches. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Appreciate that. Big hugs to you. Well, I have to say a big, I know that neither one of them are in the channel today, but I have to say a big thank you to Miss Sassalette for stuff. She knows. And Lois for helping me run down the list of all things we needed for the hurricane. She was a pro. She knew what she was going through. I did not. Yeah, it was kind of a rough Friday, that's for sure. So, yes, big thank you
Lois
to
is in the chat.
Oh, Lois is in the chat, big hugs. Oh, take care of your sister. Oh, I hope she's all right. I'm happy to see you, Lois. Yeah, into Miss Sassalette. She helped focus me.
Gave you a deadline?
No. She's like, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. You're gonna be okay. She's half a world away. Yet she knew. It's a lot. Sorry, it's happy face. And it gave me like one person to focus on in regards to all this too. Like I didn't have to keep texting people because a lot of people wanted to know what was going on, and I could just try and keep her in the loop of what we were trying to deal with, and it alleviated a lot of stress too. So hopefully she watches this. If not, you guys could just share the love next time she's in chat. Because she really helped Marcus and I. Hey, Miss Pat, how you doing? Missed you coming in earlier. I saw they have cross stitches. Oh, they do they? Oh, that's the Phantom stitches. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you got that right, Lena. So, got that right. It's the unknown, not knowing what you're up against, right? So, excuse me. Enemy coming, you know what you're up against and what your chances are. I didn't know what was coming, and I didn't know my chances. Yes, big hugs, Lois. And Miss Pat, your house is okay? Pat still has a house in Florida, though she's living in Ohio with her sister now. Help looking after her sister. Yeah, I think the only thing I would do different next time, Lena, is what was the only thing? Which we started to remedy is having, you know, when you get, because we buy econo size and just like a big bottle of dish soap, right? So when that big bottle of dish soap is empty, the big one, we fill it with water and then just put it downstairs. Because there could have been so many times, I like clean hands. Especially when I was trying to work on projects and stuff like that in the meantime, right? And just as your bathroom, trying to make food, whatever, right? So it would have been nice to have one of those near the sink so you could just kind of squish a little soapy water on your hands, wash up, and then dip in clean water. You know what I mean? And then that would have been it. At least your hands would have been clean. There's so many times I would have wished for that, as well as one for the bathroom, as well as one for the kitchen sink, right? So even if you had to scrub like a quick dish or something like that, it was all there. It's already the pre-soapy water. So definitely those, and something that could, if you're filling a jug to get the water into the toilet, we realized we have a high water toilet tank or something, but it does make sure everything gets flushed down, thank goodness, is making sure that if you can fill the bucket, is get like a hand pump, because filling it was tedious all the time trying to get the bucket from the tub to. I know I'm complaining about the simplest things, but I'm trying to think of what would be easier ahead of time when we lose power, like we did this time around, right? So it's just thinking ahead. So it was my first hurricane, Susan B. I'd never been through a hurricane in my life. Who knew Nova Scotia? Actually, many. There's been many here. Apparently, 20 years ago, Hurricane Juan. I had a girlfriend who lived here. She left. She said she'd never live on the East Coast again when she lived through that Hurricane Juan. So, put a brick in your toilet tank so it uses. Oh, that's a good idea, Katie. I didn't think about that. Hey, Dolores, happy to see you too. Big hugs to you. It won't be so much. Friday night, when as soon as the wind started howling, I was on Zoom with a bunch of other ladies, and as soon as the power went out, I'm like, all right, I'm out. Not the power, the lights flickered, and then I turned my computer off, made sure everything was off and everything like that. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah. It was, and then it started just howling like crazy. And then I ended up like, when you get like P-itis, because you're just I was so nervous and so terrified. I swear I went pee like 14 times in like a few hours. I no word of a lie, man. I'm telling you. Alright, so now we got this one. Alright, I'm going to put our centers together once we get it pressed out. So, Survivor. Well, I had like an emergency evac bag, though I didn't think we were going to need it, but I did have it for Sophie and I. Marcus needed to look after himself. I told him that. I said, you look after you. I got Sophie and I. For evac, he goes, I'm just taking me. That's it. And my whatever he had. I'm like, okay. So I had like things I needed for Sophie, like water. Oh, I think they might be dealing with the line, honey. Somebody's out there. I had water for Sophie, a dish for her, lots of snacks, lots of cookies, a can of food, some dry. I had more stuff prepped for her than I had for myself, because I knew I could take that few moments to get things in a bag for me. She couldn't take those few moments to get something in a bag for her. Sorry, honey?
Simon.
Oh, Simon's? Oh, Simon's going to get his power bag. Nice. Here's open. Yeah. So I tried to pep as much as I could. It was scary. It really was, Susan. I tell you. I'm not afraid to say I was shaking in my booties. And when the big tree snapped at the side of the house, I cleared the couch at least 2 to 3 inches. I'm not kidding. Like, I think I just went like, that's it. I went vertical. And because it was so dark and so windy, I couldn't see what had happened. I just knew something had happened. I'm like, okay, the roof is still on. I think, I don't know. Does it sound any different than it did before? Like after the big, crash bang. So yeah, that was my first one. So yeah, I'm going to yap about it a bit today. I'm sorry if you don't want to hear about it. I'm traumatized, man. No kidding.
No, you haven't.
No.
You're not kidding.
No, well. It's just, and it's easier to get it out, right? And people hopefully will learn from it too. If it's yellow, let it mellow. That's what Marcus said there, Teresa. He goes, I assume we're going by the policy. I'm like, yes, we are. So, Dad was in the middle, but we did fill the tub though. The tub was full. There was no issue. Plus, we did have the generator to flip on the water pump if needed be, but we hadn't at that point in time. So thank goodness. Typhoons, Dad always had to evacuate the planes, so it was Mom and us kids. She was a rock. Would have been 72. Oh, Yeah, it takes some big cojones to kind of live on this zone of hurricaneness. So it's definitely, and it's always better to know, obviously, what you're up against. Now I know, and I'll be prepared. I won't be as scared next time. I won't. I'll be more, and Pop will be here too. So that'll be a different story. Yeah, got to go through it to learn from it. Exactly, Tracy H. Yeah, looks like Robin they had a tough time. I think she may have been the worst one she has been through. Her comments about the house shaking for over 12 hours. It does. It really does. Like when they said 20 hours at 100+ kilometer winds, I'm like, are you kidding me? 20 hours? Yeah, it was. It was. It was pretty close to that. It was at least 18 hours of constant battering wind, and yeah, looks like she only had a couple of shingles ripped off of her roof though. So, and she has no power, no internet, and no water. But hey, she still has a house. It's got a roof. So we didn't have a hurricane, just the storms from it. So I tried to do my live yesterday in my studio. Door bowed in, and I had to end. Oh, really? Wow. That's crazy, Stephanie. That's crazy. Did you have fun with Sean this morning? I didn't get a chance to watch because I took Pop out for breakfast. I wanted to. I'm like, oh, breakfast? Or Sean and Stephanie? I'm like, but I really want breakfast. And we had a great story from breakfast, so I'm glad we went for breakfast, though. I'm sorry I missed you. But for the replay, I did like what you guys had going on, though. Sean had, he was doing the breast cancer symbol in black square, pink. I don't know where I got black from. Pink squares, pink and white squares and half square triangles, making that the symbol of the ribbon. So I did not get any sleep. There's no way, Cheryl. There's no way you could sleep through that. Are you kidding? Any moment that the roof was going to come off, there was no sleep. There was no sleep to be had. Yeah, not a chance. And Sophie was right next to me. If she wasn't between my legs, like between my knees, if I was sitting down or standing, she was right beside me. She was not very far at all. So oh, did she? I capture some on film on the GoPro, and you'll probably see that on the Home and Hearth Living channel in a bit. So today, but they say not to. They don't say crack a window or anything. They don't say to let any air. They seal up everything, lock windows, everything. So interesting. And when I went to go pick up Pop on Friday from the airport, I saw a bunch of our Canadian Army trucks heading out to help. Here's me honking like a crazy blue butt baboon on the other side of the road, giving them thumbs up, honking my horn. You go, buddies. you go and you do. Yeah, gotta help. Yeah, I've seen her. She's got like an 1800s house though. I saw. Yeah, I don't say it like a watcher, but I happened to see her video on that. So. Yeah, Sophie was the same way. She just literally tucked into a ball. As soon as like the poop was hitting the fan, it got to be about 10:30 at night, 10:30 at night when it was picking up too much and she didn't want to go out. I tried to get, if there was a calm bit, I'd scoot her out just in case because I knew we were in for a long haul. But she literally just curled up in a ball in the chair. It's so tight, and then once it really started to get crazy, she was right beside me, and then she'd go back to the chair, and then she'd be right beside me, and then if I got up to go move or something, she'd follow me. But then as soon as I sat back down on the couch or whatever, to me, because of the way the wind was coming, it was hitting the bedroom window and the wall at that side of the house. So I didn't want to be in that room. It was so loud and so chaotic. I didn't know where it was coming. I didn't know if it was ripping off siding. I didn't know if it was going to come through the window. I didn't know nothing. So I left the room. I shut the door so Sophie wouldn't go in there either. So if anything happened, it was going to be contained at least in that room that I thought of anyways, like if the window was going to break. And I stayed on the couch. The blinds were shut. That was literally the safest place to be. And then when it got really, really crazy between like 2 and 6 a.m. for like 4 hours, I stood in the archway of the house where it leads between one room to the next. Allison would know it, and so would Gwenny. But I literally stood in the archway with Sophie for 4 hours, shaking like a leaf. So, yep. But that's life. I'm a chicken. What can I say? I was scared. And I think I would have been pretty stupid if I wasn't scared, so. Mother Nature is serious. There's a window in every single room in our house. There literally was no place that had no room. I had no window. So I was trying to pick the one that at least had blinds to prevent things from coming in. So, or at least would stop something. There was no choice. I was a chicken. Then let us cluck together. Fluff, fluff, fluff. I'm happy to be called a chicken, let me tell you. But I have to say, on the Friday, even to like late afternoon or early afternoon or something like that, when they hadn't canceled Pop's flight, and then when they finally canceled Pop's flight, I have to say I was never more excited for a canceled flight in my life. I was like, okay, that means he's not going to be here for it. He's not going to be in the air for the winds or anything before it happened and nothing. Like, it was just such a huge, huge relief to see the canceled flight. I was like, oh, thank you. If there's anything is going to survive in his family, at least it was going to be Pop, right? Yeah, it's therapy to talk about it too, right, Cheryl? So thank you for being my therapist today. Please don't charge me. I can't afford you. Safe to say we're all a bunch of chickens. Yeah, probably when it comes around. I'm happy to say I was a chicken. I certainly was. So I'm not trying to be I'm trying to be as brave as I could be, that's for sure. Mary Jane McCarthy has a song that has where's hurricane party every time it blows. Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, that's true. Saturday night. Oh, no. Twist and shout. Cajun beat. Gonna down my feet. I don't know. I know the song though. Take them all. It's from Louisiana tonight. I know that song. I love Mary Chapin Carpenter. She's great. Oh, she's the one who's I feel lucky. She's what the Lotto song, yeah. Look at this. Oh my god. Now I'm trying to think of the words of the song because that's a good song. Hey, Dwight. Hey, Lyle. You don't have to fight. Hot dog, I'm feeling lucky tonight. That's a good song. Yeah, it kind of was. I was feeling lucky. Yeah, except when this guy is literally falling. Yeah. I've been in tornadoes. They are no, they can't be. Like, seriously, they can't be. Hi, Kelly. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart? I was just saying how thankful I was for you guys that night, on that Friday night, helping me out with my anxiety. Till all the poop hit the fan. Till it was midnight my time, and I'm like, I'm out. I'm tapping out, people. Lights are flickering. She's a-coming. Sorry, my guest has arrived. Her name is Fiona, and she'll be here for about 36 hours to whip us a new one. Sorry, can't ya now? It's crazy, crazy.
Teresa's comment, thought it was strange that you were on Sunday. Just figured out it's Saturday.
Oh. Hi, Teresa. Were you going to stream later today? Because that would have been funny. Yeah, you can't fool Mother Nature. No, no, no. No, you can't. Alright, now we just kind of want to even these guys up. So when they go together, they are better together. Typhoons, hurricanes, and earthquakes I can handle. Tornadoes I've never been in, and I think it would be very... Yeah, anything starts whipping around you like it's like Jack the Bear with no hair. Seriously. And the howl. Like, the howl... Like, the wind talks, right? Like, it seriously has something to say. It is not happy. Yes, you guys were very much entertaining and distracting from... In fact, I was getting a little tipsy on my apple pie moonshine, and as soon as the lights flickered, it was like, boom, sober. Buzz gone. Darn it. I gotta think seriously here. I was all prepped otherwise. I mean, like, serious. It was all good. It was all good, but yeah. If you would have just kind of killed my buzz, though, a little disappointed. Alright, square it up. So pretty. That center looks pretty good too. Check that out. Yeah, I think one side of this and one side of like that would make a perfect little tote sort of thing. That is very pretty, isn't it, Nancy? I like it. That was not as perfect, but it'll do. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely. I'm just gonna kind of even them up a bit, just so they're not so wackadoodleish on the outside. So, yesterday was a holiday here in Nova Scotia. Maybe Pop can pull up the actual name of the holiday, because there's no way I can actually say it. It happens on the 30th of September every year, no matter what day it is. And a lot of things are closed here. Okay.
Truth and Reconciliation Day.
Truth and Reconciliation Day from the Canadian natives? Native Indian Canadians? Canadian something? So here's what we're working on. So I had been trying to mail some government documents since before Hurricane Fiona, okay? So I didn't get a chance to, so I was trying to do it after. Pop and I went to the post office on Tuesday. It's closed. I think they had no power, so the doors wouldn't work. I go on Thursday. They had power in the doors, but the post office was closed. So I thought, okay, I'll try yesterday. I thought I'll go Friday morning. I had to go out and grab a few groceries for dinner. Except for dinner, and so I thought, okay, well, I'll head to the post office. I had my envelope that I needed just for, all sealed, just needed a stamp on it, and $2 in my hand, okay, $2, 2 coins. So I go to the post office, and it's locked again. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to mail this. It's like for our medical services insurance, right? Like, so we can get medical insurance here in Nova Scotia. So, and I had to get somebody who's been here a long time to sign it and knows us. Oh, that was a whole rigmarole, because it's like during COVID, nobody really knows anybody anymore. Anyways, got it all finally dealt with. So I go into the post office, and the main part's open where everybody can get to their mailboxes, but the post office part is still closed because of this holiday. But I didn't realize it was a holiday. So I go outside, and I'm looking at it, it says holiday. I'm like, okay. So this lady says to me, she goes, oh, I said, oh, I guess they're not open today. She goes, oh, no, because of the holiday. So I was very confused by why the only Friday I know is a holiday is a Good Friday, unless Christmas falls on a Friday or whatever. But the only Friday that I know of is Good Friday for Easter. So I'm like, I said, I just need one stamp. And she goes, one stamp? I said, yeah, I'm just trying to mail off our medical services insurance paperwork so we can get our medical here. And I said, I have this envelope and like $2 in my hand just to get a stamp. She goes, well, I think I may have a stamp in my car. So I'm like, oh, really? She goes, yeah, let me go check. She goes, I'm not sure, but let me go check. So I'm okay. So I kind of followed her a little bit, but then stood behind her car like a ways to give her some privacy and stuff. I didn't want to get in her space or anything, watch her looking through her rifle through her purse or her car. So it took her a couple moments, but she did happen to find one left in the stamp book. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. So I give her the $2. She goes, oh, well, the stamp's not that much. I said, literally, it's worth it to me. Thank you. I said, I've been here like 3 times already to try and get this mailed. And she goes, oh, well, I'm happy I can help. And she goes, but can I have the book back? Because she just gave me the book, right? She does something with the sticky part that frames the stamp itself. She sends them off postcards or little cards to people and uses them as the frames or something. It was really interesting. So she asked for the book back. I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I thought it was nice. And she goes, wait, can I give you some change? I'm like, Thank you. Thank you very much for the stamp. I don't know how much Canadian stamp gets like within national here, but I'm sure it's not $2. But so yeah, that was very nice. It was nice of her yesterday to help me out that way. I thought that was very kind of her. I appreciated it very much. Give me chills. Reminds me. Yes. Yes, the Banshee Legends. I hear you there, Katie. Definitely. One noisy house cleaner, yeah. We ended up with like Timmy's cups in our lawn, and I'm like, we don't drink Timmy's. And there was some other garbage. I'm like, we don't do this. So we got somebody else's garbage in our yard, but that's okay. It's all right. Had a bag with a slider that fits. I cut it out and sewed her strap back together. Hers isn't adjustable anymore. Whoops. It probably didn't need to be adjustable. It's okay. Very low chance of tornadoes. Yeah, there you go. And storm chasing's on your bucket list? Really, April Green? Well, you can just come hang out here. I just ran to Joann's for some spray basting glue. There we go. Did you get some 505? Well, I'm used to tornadoes. The thought of being in a hurricane or earthquake is very scary me. We've had an earthquake when we were in Vancouver. It was just like, why is there like things banging up against each other? And you can kind of feel this little movement throughout the house, but it was what had happened, and then we realized it was an earthquake. So that was a little there. But Sullivan's, is that the 505? Just make sure it's good for your machine though. I don't want you messing up your machine. You'll cry over that, Odyssey, if you mess up your machine. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Sorry, got distracted by the 505. Hi, Sophie. She's right here. Wants to say hi to everybody. Come here. Right? Come on. Hi, hello. You good girl? Yeah. Oh, yes. She even came with me to pick up Pop from the airport. And even on the way to there, Truro is right where the Bay of Fundy is. And they had asked people to stay away from lakes, rivers, and waterways. And, you know, as many people know, is you got to get from point A to point B. You're crossing some waterways and getting close to the ocean near there. So it was a little scary. So, but when I went on Monday, even though this happened on Friday night, Saturday morning, there was still remnants of where you could see where the water had come up to the road. So I'm glad they canceled. I canceled the flight, so. And Miss Tina says, there's Miss Sophie. I'm scratching her. So I'm literally scratching her chin here. Hi. Get you another cookie? I got another cookie for you. Uh-oh. Thought I had one. Did I not have one? Uh-oh. Oh, I think we're out, Tommy. I think we're out. Yeah, I'll have to get some more inside the house. Whoa. You'll be okay. You've had to. Hello, Lisa Sanders. I'm so excited. My first time catching a live stream. Oh, I have learned so much watching all of your videos. Mama, Papa's my... Oh, thank you for hanging out with us. Big hugs to you. Yeah, welcome to the club. Yes, we got these ones here. Y'all. Okay. And then we've got this part already put together here because it's going to go this way. Sort of. So we could start laying out our other row and we'll put that together. Yeah, glad you can finally make it. Happy to have you here. Okay, so let's move this and this because these should all be nice and straight. We've got some of these guys that are half squares. Okay, now it's my happy place too. Well, you guys are my happy place, let me tell you. I was sitting there on Friday night, it's a Saturday morning, thinking I have like a really long list of things I'd like to do craft-wise. So Fiona couldn't take me. I had a list. So I started writing those lists down. Not as in I have to do them, but I would like to do them. Eventually, I will. But to me, that was logical. I was thinking, you can't take me. I got things to do. I made a list. You can't take me if I have a list. Fuzzy logic, but it was logic, okay? I understand that. It worked for me. Well, hi. What do you want, punk? What do you want, little punk?
It's like this is the longest you've been out here all week.
Yeah, it is the longest. No, yesterday I was out here all day. So just lurking in the background. Hi, Mama, Pop, Sophie. I'm coming together beautifully. Still clean up from Ian here. Oh, you okay there? And I already cut my binding. I make sure to cut my binding too out of all that. So. I feel like I'm missing one here or something. Flap things over here? I flap things over here? Hold on. Flipping and flopping and flopping and flipping. Alright, hold on. I need to take a moment. Maybe Pop will come over here and chat with you. I'll be right back.
Apparently I'm coming over here to chat for a moment.
Why not? Chat
Why?
to people.
Why not?
We miss you too.
They can't miss me. I'm right here. Let's go, Pop. Okay, I'm here. So what do we want to talk about? Don't everybody speak up at once. Hi, Pat. Anything. Okay, Team Cheese. Yep, got the Team Cheese shirt on today. It's the paint version one, where there's paint all over me. So my trip. Yeah, we could talk about my trip. It was 2 weeks. Well, it was actually over 2 weeks because I would have been I guess it was 2 weeks and 2 days. And it was an okay trip. Got a lot of stuff done. Where can we find this pattern? I don't know where this pattern comes from, to be honest. No, Fiona wasn't my first hurricane. I actually, at one point in my career, I was working out of Florida. Basically 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, or 2 days off, 2 weeks on. And we got stuck in our second week in Florida for the hurricane. And I was in a hotel for the whole thing, but yeah, it was not all that exciting. Did I enjoy my time with my dad? Absolutely. It's always good to get a chance to see him. Computer all sorted. Yes. My computer, there was basically the cable was not notched correctly, so it could be put in either direction. And I was able to plug it in properly and got everything working on it. So it's now operational and editing video at much faster speed. Depends on the hurricane. Yes, it certainly does. It was only a category 2 that I went through down in Florida. Found
Take care, Stephanie. Big hugs.
Oh, Hancock's of Paducah website is where this pattern came from.
Oh, this one?
Apparently.
Oh.
That being said,
I don't know.
It's called Haven 1 Fabric Kaleidoscope Quilt. It's in the beginning fabric. The Art of Fabric in the beginning fabrics.com. Lisa, I would say pick something relatively straightforward and simple, and something that he is interested in looking at and seeing for a good number of hours, because one of the things for most people is that turns them off quilting is how much time it takes to do things. And I don't know if he's anything like me. I'm sort of an impatient kind of person, and like to have seriously. Didn't know that about me, did you?
No, that's new. That's totally new.
So yeah, if he's that type of person, then you want to have something simple where you can see results quickly. So it really depends on the person and how things and how they think. So yes, we are, or at least we try to be
What? Crazy?
cute.
Oh, are we cute?
Puppies are cute.
Yes. We're adorable. Okay.
I am Toner.
Hey, Toners, how you doing? Haven't chatted forever, been looking. Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, we are good. We are good. Thank you. Very much
Yeah,
so.
thank you. Are you done yet?
Are you done yet?
Are you done yet?
Oh, you can't lie. It's all over your face. I know. It's one of my downfalls. Mummies and poppies are very cute.
I will say that while I was away, we went bowling.
Oh yeah, Pop went he went bowling. I did not go bowling.
I went bowling. Did very badly, but that's not the story. There was an actually massive argument that occurred because of a pizza order that was made.
A pizza
If
order?
you can believe it, they ordered that bad word on pizza. Yeah, I'm just so taken back by it. So they ordered that, and there was several people who were disgusted with the whole thing. So couldn't believe it. Yeah, that bad word.
How dare.
Especially for pineapple.
Oh, did
on
you
pizza.
try it, Pop?
No, of
I
course
know,
not.
I Greek Kelly. Yum.
Of course not. I had chicken strips.
Alex Cheryl's like, oh no! Should have fired them.
Well, considering he's a peer that did the word.
Not the P word, says
Yeah,
Bourbon.
not the P word, exactly. So there was a large discussion about it. And my boss also happens to like pineapple on pizza, and he has been told he's broken. So
I do too. I like him.
so, but you can just see that this is a something that everybody feels very strongly about one way or the other, but we can all still get along because there's cheese on it.
Definitely. Cheese. Team cheese.
Oh, I thought you were saying I was cheese.
Oh, you're kind of cheesy sometimes. But
I'm out.
Hey, now, damn it! Yeah, you can see looking forward. What is this? What is this monstrosity you have here before me? It's too funny. Alright, let's see if we gotta lay some of these out. Pineapple on pizza's dessert, says Lisa Sanders. I don't like pineapple on pizza. I do. Cheese that binds everyone together. Exactly, April. Exactly. Cheese that binds us all together. Okay, now let's try and get another row on here before we gotta like tap out. Okay, let's try. No, that's too much like that one, so let's put that one. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3. Now I need an edge, solid. Nope, that's a solid. An edge. I'll pick it out. I'll do that with olives. I'll pick out the olives. I'm not a big olive fan. Sorry, honey?
Joanne.
Oh, she made it! Rushed home from a dance class. Glad to see everything is back up. Yes, it is. And I was showing off your ruler, so thank you very much for that, Miss Joanne. We had a lovely visit when she was here. The Stripology or shape cut ruler that she gifted to the quilt shop. Absolutely lovely. And then she gave me a whole bunch of bag of goodies. Let's go through the bag of goodies first. And that way you guys know what's up for grabs next time I do a giveaway. Or maybe we should just do a giveaway today.
No.
I didn't prep pot for that, so I'll have to wait for next week. So
Next week.
next week. Let's do that. Let's share the goodies that Miss Joanne. Yeah, she came to visit me here at the quilt shop, and she made me lots and lots of goodies, including all the dishcloths which are in the house being used, because I love them. And this is all that's in the bag that she gave me. So I'm not like including anything just for me in here. I'm happy to share with you guys. So there's this lovely pinned. So you can see that in the overhead there. It's all pinned together. It is lovely. It's like satiny, silky, beautiful materials. Like a lovely little hook right there. Lovely, 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 lovely. So thank you very much. And a bunch of little crocheted. Oops, not sorry. Oh my gosh, cross stitched. I said crocheted. I didn't mean to. And these got little beads. These are little beads right here. See those? Okay. See little images on those. And she said I can keep them or give them away or whatever, so I'm going to do a bit of each. I'm going to keep some and I'm going to give away some. So, I know, extremely pretty. Hold on, there we go. And this. Lovely cross-stitching treasures for the Christmas tree or just to hang up around the shop here. Got three lovely soaps here. Hold on, I'll show those off. Let me just put these down so you can see those. Okay. Fresh linen, goat's milk, oatmeal honey, and lavender. Lovely soap.
She's saying you smell because she gave you soap.
I don't know. Are you saying I smell? oh, here, there's this one. There was that little mitten there too. Super cute. And then a knit ball. That's knitted. Isn't that adorable? It's just a styrofoam ball in there, but wow, that is gorgeous. What a beautiful ornament. And then this lovely little treasure there, beads and wire. And I'll show you some other little things that she's gifted me. Here, hold on. These are folded. They're a great way to transport these is through with the little CD kits. That's all like folded paper. So you can see that. I'll take it out. So you can see it on my hand. And then they just glue it. She just glues it together, so it makes like unique, like a snowflake or something. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, but come on in. People who missed you the first time around would like to see you the second time around. All right, and then this one here too. It's the same. I know. Thank you very much there, Joanne. And this pink one here. Okay. Isn't that cool? And then you can try, if you want to mail them to somebody so they don't get wrecked, you can put them in one of this little CD holder. All right. Okay. Can we go back to main camera there for a second while Bud's here? Here you go. Yeah, there you go. And then a couple other little treasures. I was just going through the treasures that Joanne gave us.
That's
So
pretty.
beautiful little tree with jade beads. So you can see that there. Oh, sorry, you can see it better there. Okay. And then she sent a few other little things here. I just want to be careful trying to take them in and out. So give me a moment.
I really like this one.
That is pretty. I didn't get a chance to show you them all. A lovely little, this is the sea glass.
Wow.
So we sea glass with some beads on it, and she's twisted it with copper wire. Make a lovely little hanging for it.
Hello everyone. I am doing well.
Oh, and there's another neck piece there. Just some here, and there's another piece of sea glass, all wrapped with copper. It's beautiful. And then another little cat. It's a cat with. Hold on.
That kind of looks like a keychain.
Oh, it's a kitty cat. It's a necklace or a keychain, whatever. But it's a kitty cat. There we go. Here, and I'll put the other one. There's. Okay. Where's the? There we go. There's a dragonfly and an owl. Okay, and then I've got these here. She made me laugh. She made me laugh so hard. So I've got these things here. Where are you, Joanne? I hope you're in here. She gave me earrings and a necklace, and they're marbles. So now I can claim I haven't lost my marbles. They're right here. So nobody can claim I've lost marbles. They're right here in my hand.
Better not lose them.
I just have to say, Joanne, I don't appreciate that. I've been working on making sure her marbles were lost for a very long time.
So those are the treasures plus some dishcloths, but I'm sorry, I'm not sharing those. Until you lose an earring, then I'm like, I lost my marble. Yeah, aren't those lovely? So thank you, Joanne. Lovely gifts of crafts and just love of all arts, and I really, really appreciate it. So Marcus can pick something that he wants, and then we'll pretty much give some of this away. We're going to put some on our tree and share with you guys too. So I think that's only fair.
It's definitely going to be a hard choice.
And nobody's getting my marbles.
A lot of lovely pieces.
They are a lot of lovely pieces, but I'm also happy to share her talented art too. So. Mm-hmm. And if you wanted to, if you saw something you really liked here and something that you might be interested in, she is more than happy to take your messages via our Mama Pop Quilt Shop page or our Facebook page. You can find her on Facebook itself, and you can always just send her a message if you're interested in anything, any of these that you may want to purchase to get a gift for somebody, because it's always nice to recognize a unique talent and a beautiful talent. So thank you very much, Miss Joanne. Yeah, so sharing the goodies today. And they're pretty. And
Good little mitt.
Yeah. All these little guys here too.
Little cross-stitched pillows.
Yep. Yep. A little ornaments to hang on a tree and hang on the tree in the shop here.
Tree for a tree.
Yeah, very pretty. And look at the beads, eh?
Wow.
Yeah, they're pretty. So yeah, so thank you very much, just Joanne. I very appreciate that, and I appreciated our visit. Thanks for hanging out with me for the morning. And then we also, I know we did this at the beginning of the stream, but I don't know who was here and who wasn't. But we had a gift to the quilt shop. Do you want to read it off? Don't read the last name though.
That is for you. I came to ask a question.
Oh, what was the question?
I am heading to the store. Is there anything that we need?
Dad said bread and cheese slices because he had the last.
Cheese slices.
He had the last of the cheese slices.
Got it.
Did you want anything else, honey?
Oreos.
Oreos. Oh yeah, I forgot
Bread,
those yesterday.
cheese slices, Oreos.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Oreos.
Got it. I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
And whatever we're having for dinner. What are we having for dinner?
Chicken strips and Caesar salad.
Okay,
Yeah, you okay with that?
that's fine.
Okay, chicken strips and Caesar salad for dinner. So thank you, Miss Joanne. Big hugs to you. So I got this little 2 big chunks of fabric. It's got some beautiful little turtles. Can you see the white on white with the turtles there? I'm trying to get it so you can see it. There we go. That's better. Drive safe, Marcus. Okay. Super cute. Love you too, sweetie. So it came from, she says, good morning, Laura Lynn. My name is Charlene, and I'm the owner of Crafty Creations Quilt Store in Killiam, Alberta. Okay. Where's the, oh, you have the pattern over there. I just want to show you what she sent me. Okay. I'll leave it here so you guys can see it. Okay. Easy 2-color quilt. Beautiful. Beautiful and easy. Okay. So, Crafty Creations Quilt Store in Killiam, Alberta, where Gwenny works part-time. I watched with great delight your YouTube video with Gwenny and your interactions. You certainly make a dynamic duo. I'm also greatly... Sorry?
You can see it on the screen.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You certainly make a dynamic duo. Also greatly impressed with the positive impact you have on quilters around the world. To recognize and appreciate you, I am sending you a pattern and a kit that I have developed to use as you choose. Please see it as a small encouragement to keep going, or keep doing what you are doing. Your dedication to the art of sewing and quilting keeps this craft alive, not just across Canada, but throughout the whole world. As a sister in the business, I thank you, Charlene. So, very nice. That was super, super sweet. Super sweet. And I love turtle fabrics, for sure. Turtle. So, we'll do this as our next 12-hour stream, and we'll give it away. That's what we're going to do. She was so happy to give to us, and I'm happy to give back in return. So that's going to look amazing with the turtles and the maple leaf. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It was quilted. Yeah, not quilted. Quilled. Sorry, quilled. Yes, thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Barbara Jean. Yeah, was that nice? It was so sweet. That was like a lovely surprise in the mailbox. Let me tell you. Or when the lady delivered it. So yeah, we'll do that up on the next 12 hours when we get there. We're just under halfway there. We'll get there. But it'd be nice.
Halfway there.
Sorry?
We're over half.
Oh, we're over. Oh yeah, we had to lunch this day. Oops, sorry. Yep. Oops, sorry. Over halfway there. So we'll get there. It'd be nice to be able to give it away to one of you guys. Well, yeah, that's the way it goes there, darling. You get gifted, you keep giving. You keep giving, right? You know. That's why Johnny was a little miffed with me this morning when I snatched the breakfast bill. So, you know. You meet new people, and since I invited them for breakfast, so, you know. It was my turn to pay. Yes, so thank you. Thank you to everybody. I appreciate it. Does anybody have any questions about this project? Other than that, I think we'll just put it on it next week. We'll finish it up next week. Yeah, this is super cute. Kaleidoscope or a one-stacked wonder, depending on how you know it as. We're taking 8 bits of the same fabric, same print, same everything, hopefully same cut. Don't know how you do it. To make that happen. And I did find, I'm going to give you my tip here again at the end of the stream so you know, that when you are laying these out and you have all your strips, I cannot stress enough that you pick one spot on your pattern or your strip pieces and you take your pin and you poke it through every tip, like I'm going to say the top of this fern. Okay, so every top of this fern on these 8 pieces of fabric is going to get a poke. It's going to get, that needle is going to get set right in the top of the fern. Okay, and then once you have it set for all 8, and you're making sure you're good to go, because you want them stacked right on top of each other the best that you can, because you're going to make one cut, hopefully, for 8 pieces of fabric. So once you get them all settled, and you know you got it poked through the one spot, this one spot on all 8 pieces, okay, flatten it out a bit, and then seal it by tucking it to the side, and then when you use your little templates that you have to cut out with, wherever they may be, wherever they are, okay, here, there, and you're cutting it this way or that away, however you want to maneuver it. Like you can go all the way up to the top here, avoid this fabric down here if you wanted to completely together and just have all this, the lights and the blues and the color, or you can get your tips down here and your bottoms down here, or wherever it is you want to make it fun and exciting. So that is the best tip that I can give you when it comes to any project like this so far that I've come across, is making sure they're all pinned in the same spot several times throughout your project. And then when you're lining things up, either you're going to trace it out with a pencil, or you're going to put your ruler right up against and cut, and hopefully not your paper. Okay. So that's the best tip that I can give you on this stack and whack or kaleidoscope project, is definitely making sure it's all pinned in the same spot, and then you're sealing it by making sure you're locking in that pin, and then it's less shifting as you're cutting the project. So, okay. Hopefully that helps people who may have been struggling with it, or just didn't understand it, or have been a little frustrated. And there seems to be lots extra in this little bit here, so we're going to use that for a couple of tote bags to give away to you guys. So, yes, exactly, Kelly. It is a lot of prep work before you even cut, but it's so worth it because you're going to get them all so they look very similar, if not the same. So, and I think if it's slightly off, it's not going to be too much of a big deal, but you don't want like completely off. You're only getting like one flower cut of this flower, and the other, you know, the others have 2 or something like that. So, is there any questions? Any questions at all? Oh, thank you, Pat. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Thank you for your words of encouragement on the Zoom. I'm back for 5 minutes only. Lesson going okay. Missing parts, finding them, etc. It's been fun. What is the angle degree of the triangles? They are 45. You have 8 pieces cut at 45-degree angle, and it says it in here somewhere, and I'm just looking for the proper wording so I don't look like a dork. Here we go. In this method, you can cut the triangles one at a time using a template A on page 8 or a specialty ruler. Be sure that your ruler is specifically designed for cutting 45-degree kaleidoscope blocks and that it has markings for cutting up to a 16-inch block. So that's what they wanted to make sure. How did you figure out the corners when the pattern has gone MIA? How do you figure out the corners? Okay, if you're talking for something that's offset, like as in on point, there is a website out there that is, what is it? On Point Triangles. And it gives you the fillers on either side, like this one here. Let me show you. So you can, no. Where's the page that has the one I'm looking for? Of course, it's always the last one you're looking at. Oh, sorry, here. Okay. So this one here. Okay. See how it has these little bits here, but we're going to cut those off and actually end up squaring it up in the end, right? We're going to end up squaring that up. To look, oops, something like this, just in the end with its mitered corner. So it does those pieces. It'd be like this piece, that piece, these side pieces, as well as the end corner pieces. So it's yeah, I'm sure it's something similar to that of wording of triangles for on point or something, on point triangle cuts, and it tells you what square you have and then what you're going to need for those fillers. So. Oh, we're good, Donna. Thank you for popping in and asking. Thank you, thank you. It is very, very, very pretty fabric there, Brenda. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Thank you so much for... Oh, take care. Take care. Thank you, thank you. We're happy. We're safe, too. My beautiful border fabric I bought with no idea. There you go, Miss Pam Baker. And it doesn't take much to make the blocks together, that's for sure. So... Oh, Karen. Hello. Welcome, welcome. We were just about to say goodbye for the day. Just about to say goodbye for the day. But happy we were here, that's for sure. So we, I think we have all the blocks that we need for this to be done. We just got to finish putting it all together. And I'll probably get some of it done during the week, and then we'll finish it up on the weekend, and then maybe get the miter borders done, even up the edges, get the miter border done, and then maybe cut a few blocks to work on for the tote bag to give away to you guys. So we should have a giveaway next weekend. If you want to come hang out with us, that would be awesome. But if you're busy, I totally understand, because it is a Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, and we understand a lot of people are going to be busy, and that's okay. Totally understand that. But we want to be very, very much thankful for you guys and be giving away a few things. So hopefully you come join us. Even if it's not for turkey and cranberry sauce, at least for the company and the loves and the hugs. If you have any questions, you could either email us at info@wesewit.ca or leave a comment below. Thank you very much for your time. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you for all your warm thoughts and just thanks. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you Tuesday for Cross Stitch Tuesday. Thank you, everybody. Love you.
I'll be quick then.